Guys, that was the worst episode of Raw I have ever watched.
I know, right? It's fucking terrible.
That shit was fucking trash.
I mean, my God, man. Raw? Really, y'all? Y'all suck ass now.
Is this the best that they could do?
Yeah, it's seriously.
This the best they could do?
Like, honestly, man.
I mean, I could go to the toilet right now, take a shit, then take a shower, and it would be the best thing ever produced.
Better than that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I could be at work or watching Monday Night Football, and it'd still be the greatest thing ever. Than that horse shit.
Hell yeah.
This shit was fucking trash.
This is why SmackDown's better.
3CM!
3CM!
Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the 3 Count.
Yeah.
I am War Machine MJ. That's Rodimus Prime. That's Mainstream Malcolm. I guess if we were trying to be SCU counterparts, I'd be the Christopher Daniels of the group.
I guess I'll be Scorpio Sky.
Nah, you'd be Frankie Kazarian. You're more built.
Yeah, you're right.
You'd be the Scorpio Sky.
No, I'd be Frankie Kazarian because I go on rants.
Yeah, but Frankie Kazarian is more built than Scorpio
He's
Sky.
he's a little bit taller.
He's taller too.
Well, that is true. You do have points. So yeah, you'd be Frankie.
Yeah.
Besides that, I'm the comic book nerd, so I get to be Christopher Daniels.
You have to be the priest.
Except for I don't have awesome hair like Christopher Daniels.
Okay.
It works for him.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here today to talk about an atrocious episode of Monday Night Raw and a redeeming episode of Smackdown.
Fuck Raw.
You know what? Monday Night Raw, I have a lot of names for this show. Like Monday Night Shitfest. Monday Night Throw Up.
Oh, God.
Monday Night I wish I was actually at work working Monday instead of watching that horseshit of a TV show.
I was.
Like, this shit was fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it was.
What, like, where do we begin? Where the fuck? Listen, I got notes for this shit.
Can we not begin at all?
I don't want to begin, but we have to. Okay,
okay, look at it this way. The faster we get through Raw, the sooner we get to SmackDown.
Please, let's get through this. Because I want to do the portion of this show. I want to start this portion of the show.
Do it.
Okay,
go.
fine.
Yes.
Okay, Monday Night Raw was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee!
Beer City.
Home of the Cheeseheads. Shout out to the Green Bay Packers.
Home of one-night stands.
And the Milwaukee Bucks.
Who cares about Milwaukee Bucks?
Well, we watch basketball.
Yeah, we're NBA fans.
Yeah, but do you really care about Milwaukee?
They got the Greek Freak.
Who the hell is that?
What's his name? Oladipo?
It's Abba.
Yeah, that long-ass crazy name.
Yeah, but do you really care about the
I'm a
Bucks?
Celtics fan, so
No.
I really don't
Exactly.
care.
That's the point I'm getting to.
Anyway,
bro.
we started off the show with the world's smallest mini-me, Leo Rush, the world's worst supervisor, Baron Corbin, Mr. I like to bend over and have people point at my ass, Bobby Lashley.
He's the new version of Mr. Ass.
I'm so glad I missed that shit.
And the Scottish monster, Drew Gulak.
The only
Damn it!
You said Drew Gulak?
There's two Drews, so that's...
Well, Drew McIntyre. Our boy Drew McIntyre.
The only good one up there. The only
Right.
good up there.
Yeah.
Corbin,
Drew McIntyre, my bad.
Corbin talked about, oh, we don't eat that Thanksgiving food that y'all eat. We try to nourish our bodies and shit like that, and we're thankful for this and thankful for that. They got on the mic talking about what they were thankful for. Drew McIntyre.
You know what? Let me interrupt it right there. They nourish their bodies, right?
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley, I can believe it. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, that dude looks like he's chiseled out of stone.
Yeah.
Same for McIntyre.
Yeah.
But Baron Corbin can't honestly say that because he's got meh body.
Again, he's the world's lamest supervisor.
You look at his chest and it looks like it's saying meh.
Man.
Meh.
Anyway, there was a video with Braun Strowman. He recently got surgery on his elbow.
In Birmingham, Alabama.
In Birmingham. And he said he's going to be out for the next few weeks. And when he comes back, those three will get these hands.
Actually, no, he said, when I get back, they'll get these hands. He sounded like he was so done.
Yeah, he tried to squeeze he tried to, flex his arm, but his elbow was all beat up and shit.
Yeah, beat up. Apparently that was all makeup.
Yeah. And then,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Elias came out there. He made some jokes. Then we got to a match with him taking on Bobby Lashley. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he did win at first, right? Before Corbin made a no DQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won, and then Barry Corbin Maybe a DQ or something.
He said, you didn't let me finish. It's a no DQ match.
Yeah.
And then they one-sidedly beat the shit out of Elias.
Pretty much. Basically, he got laid out. So there was no winner here. Then we moved on to Dean Ambrose getting shots. He talked about how he was not going to be in Milwaukee. He didn't want to be near the fans because because they're contagious and all that shit.
And he was getting his shots before they head to Houston next week. And then he started talking to Seth Rollins while he took a shot in the butt. And the kicker to this was the doctor said, "Oops, I missed." Now tell me, do you go to the do you not turn around and cold cock the doctor when he says, "Oops, I missed," when taking a shot in the butt?
I would, and then I'd beat the fuck out of him. Then I'd sue him.
I'd cold cock him and then I'd sue him for malpractice.
Right. Then we'll move on to Lucha House Party taking on the Revival.
This does not make any fucking sense.
This was under Lucha House rules. Because last week, the Revival got beat by a motherfucking pinata. A pinata!
No, last week was also Lucha House Party rules. This doesn't make sense. Okay. Follow my thinking on this. Lucha House Party's faces, right?
Right.
The Revivals are heels, right?
Right.
Why the hell are the faces outnumbering the heels without proper reasoning?
Because Raw's stupid.
MJ, I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, House Party won. Lucha House Party won. The Revival are dead. I can't even say yeah anymore. I don't even want to listen to their music. Anytime the guy comes on and says yeah before the beat drops, I'm looking at the TV like, get the fuck off my TV. I don't even want to say yeah anymore.
You know what's so sad? Through all of this, instead of you get hard, you get soft. And it's not soft, it's SAWFT, soft. That's how soft you get.
Jesus Christ.
It's fucked up.
Anyway.
Anyways.
This does not make any sense. And to think, these guys were supposed to win the tag team division for Raw at Survivor Series.
I mean, at least they were the last team in the match, but still.
Ay, Dios mío. Madre
It's
de
like,
Dios.
the Revival was like this. Now it's like, we don't give a fuck.
It's like this, very microscopic.
It's like me, for example.
Look how close them some bitches were. Look how close them some bitches are.
It's like me changing the channel like that. Then we move on to Nia Jax. This is where I really just go fucking crazy. She comes out there doing this promo with her sidekick Tamina, who's just standing in the corner as a motherfucking
Enforcer.
Yeah, enforcer.
Yeah.
She talks about how they call her the face breaker. That shit's dumb as fuck. Then she brought up how she broke Becky's face. Because let's not forget, fellas, she was out with a broken face. Not a broken nose, not a concussion, not a black eye, a broken face. This promo sucked.
Oh, what made it worse was Ronda Rousey came out there and they started jaw-jacking or whatever. And Nia Jax said, and I cannot make this up, I'm word for word, phrase for phrase, exactly how it was. I'm just stalling for time.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Oh my god, this shit sucked.
And then it just kept going downhill from there because Nia Jax came out there. Not Nia Jax, Natalia came out there. Halfway down the ramp, she gets ambushed by the Riot Squad. Ronda Rousey chases them off, even though they outnumber her 3-1.
Oh, that's so dumb.
Let's not forget. I just saw where next week they made a match. Natalia and Ronda taking on Tamina and Nia Jax. What the fucking do?
Then we move on to something else that was stupid. The Raw Tag Team Championships. AOPP defending against Gable and Rude. Oh, look at the bright side. At least they have made Rude and Gable less dorky.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
They're a lot more tolerable now.
This shit with the P jokes.
Oh no, it's not shit. It's P. This P with the P jokes. Jesus Christ.
God damn it! Fuck.
I see what Road Warrior Animal was saying in that interview. The tag team division on Monday Night Raw fucking sucks. Just to sum this match up, Drake Maverick stole Bobby Roode's blue robe, his $10,000 robe. Okay, they made that clear that shit cost $10K. He took it to the back, stuffed it in the toilet, and peed on it.
What?
Not to mention, got toilet water on there.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Bobby Roode got distracted,
Oh.
and he and Gable lost the match.
Wow.
Yeah.
This shit was dumb as fuck. Then we go on to a squash match with Ember Moon and Alicia Fox. Ember Moon won, which led into No Way Jose getting squashed by Jinder Mahal. Two jobbers who nobody gives a fuck about.
You know, it would have made a lot more sense.
Let's not forget, before you say what you about to say, Jinder Mahal was WWE champion for 6 months.
I was about to say.
Let that sink in, people. Jinder Mahal was WWE champion for 6 motherfucking months. God, I can't take this shit.
Like, he was being racist and just, I don't know.
I cannot take this. Is how bad this show was.
Oh,
And
God.
what makes it worse is what they're doing to Ember Moon now because of Mixed Match Challenge.
Nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hear me out.
Her partner was Kurt Hawkins.
There we go.
Oh, my God.
Nobody give a fuck about him either. How many matches has he lost? What, 500?
200.
He's bordering on 300.
Dude, holy shit. He's just...
He
was lost cause at this point.
At least they're running with it. They're like, that's his shtick.
Well,
He's a
okay,
music
I
streak.
get they're doing something with trying to make something out of nothing. But still, don't nobody give a fuck about Kurt Hawkins. Don't nobody give a fuck about Jinder Mahal and No Way Jose's Congo line. That dude has Jabba written all over him. That dude has, I'm gonna sit in catering all day and do nothing. What the... Bro, let's move on.
Next up, we went to the one bright spot of Monday Night Raw.
The only saving grace to this fucking horse shit.
Albeit with a little bit of shade attached to it. It was the Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge from Seth Rollins against Dolph Ziggler.
For the 5 millionth time. Now, I will say that these two have very great chemistry. Not a bad match between them.
But yeah, this was a really good match, despite that literally anybody else could have accepted the challenge.
Tony Nese,
Yeah.
Drew Gulak,
You know what? If they wanted to pop ratings, Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne,
Oh, my God.
That would have killed
Apollo Crews.
Johnny No.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Apollo Crews is there. Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, because I liked how they hyped it up where everybody was chiming in on Twitter like, oh, let's have a match. Even Ricochet, he said, let's do champion for champion. Yes. Imagine if those two had a match. Holy shit. Now, I would have actually said something really nice and wouldn't have went on a tirade about this show like I am now.
Now, I kind of expected Lars Sullivan to answer the challenge.
Yeah.
That big motherfucker, that looks like the actual Rocky Mountains.
Now, what if they did that? Like, have him come in his first night and immediately take the title off Rollins?
That would work.
That wouldn't be surprising at all.
Only downside is, he doesn't need to go to Raw. He needs to go to SmackDown.
Because they have, like, Raw already have enough monsters as it is.
The only monster SmackDown has is the Big Show, and he's out with a hamstring injury. That's why they wrote him out of the bar.
Oh, my God.
Has he got a hamstring injury?
Yeah, apparently he must have messed up one of his hamstrings.
And he's going to come back and turn heel? Or
Right,
nor
he's gonna
face
come
for
back
like the
face.
10,000th time?
Probably. I don't know. He's going to be down and out for a while. But Seth Rollins won. He didn't win with curb stomp. He won with the superplex Falcon Arrow combo.
For once. Now, I did see a report where apparently USA Network had a problem with that, the curb stomp, and they banned it. But Seth denied that was, he said that was fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that.
Yeah. But anyway, we move on to something more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Shitty.
Not shitty.
Worse.
More like I want to jump out the fucking window.
And,
Now, early in the show, Baron Corbin made Alexa Bliss, I guess you can say general manager of the women's division.
and he made it he said it in the worst, like the most unprofessional way
You're
possible.
cute. And
No, he's like,
you're hot.
no, I think he said, you're good, I'm good.
And we're good looking.
Oh no, I think it was you look good, I look good.
There it is.
Some bullshit like that.
That sounded unprofessional as hell.
This makes me want to slap them down. Like I just did.
I was like, wouldn't they consider that sexual harassment?
yeah.
Because don't they teach you that on the workforce?
Yes.
Do not sexually harass your fellow employees.
Yes.
He sexually harassed Alexa Bliss. Somebody write his ass up.
Standards and practices, folks.
He
Damn.
He
Anyway.
verbally sexually assaulted her.
Did you not read the handbook, you fucking idiot? You do not sexually harass your fellow employees.
Oh, this is the best episode 3 count ever. Anyway,
Now, she went and talked to Bailey and Sasha Banks, and she made an open forum. Basically, the fans could ask
Q&A.
them Q&A.
Q&A.
This shit was dumb as fuck.
now I didn't watch it, so walk
I
us
saw
through.
it and I was like,
I watched it. I flipped between that and the Monday Night Football game.
Like, who won that game, by the way?
Wait, was it Cowboy Saints?
No,
that was last
Oh,
night.
that was. Yeah, okay, all right.
It was Texans and Titans. Texans won.
Oh, of course.
Anyway, somebody asked a question, and it was basically towards Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
And Sasha was like, I forgot what the question was, and the answer was, she said she'd send Alexa's little butt back to SmackDown.
No. Yeah, it was something about Alexa Bliss. Bailey said, like Sasha said, send her to SmackDown. And Bailey tried to be cute and said, I'd send her back to hell.
Yeah.
God, that's such a forced line.
And then later on, Mickie James and Dana Brooke, who was just a baby face for that Starrcade show, turns heel out of nowhere, attacks them too. Sasha and Bailey stand tall. This shit was fucking trash. This shit was like dumpster fire on top of dumpster fire on top of dumpster fire on top of fucking dumpster fire.
Okay, now, which one was worse? Q&A? Or, sorry, Q&A?
Yeah, Q&A.
Or therapy?
Oh, good question. I'll have to say this.
They both suck.
Yeah, both of them suck, but the therapy wasn't as bad.
I'd say the therapy because it killed a potential good feud.
Okay,
They went from you ain't shit to
Yeah.
fucking therapy. I'm like, oh my god.
It went from Bailey saying shit.
The fact that she actually said that and they bleeped it as soon as she said it was just like, oh, fuck.
That's tape delay, but still, I didn't expect Bailey to go full, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
And they
could have literally just ran with that shit.
But they did not.
No pun intended. But they did not.
So,
Anyway, the main event was Finn Balor taking on Baron Corbin. They kept hyping this.
Again, for like the 500th time.
Yeah.
that was, yeah. It was 1-on-1 against them. Then it turned 2-on-1 because Finn Balor beat Baron Corbin again.
And then he turned into a 2-on-1 handicap match. Drew McIntyre came out there, hit him with the Claymore kick, and then Corbin and Lashley beat down Finn Balor, and that was it.
You know what makes this whole segment worse? Okay, two things. One thing, the crowd was completely silent. They didn't give a fuck, and understandable. The second thing is, why didn't Elias come out there and beat him up? I mean, sure, he would have gotten his ass kicked, but he got beat up at the top of the night. Why didn't he go back out there for retribution?
I have no idea. I saw where the fans were chanting bullshit after the show, and we want refunds. We want refunds. I want a refund for them wasting my motherfucking 3 hours.
They can't.
I don't care. They should, because this was fucking horse shit.
But you know what?
This was fucking garbage.
They at least redeemed 2 hours of your life.
Well,
SmackDown.
I missed.
SmackDown, yeah.
Is that all of your SmackDown notes?
Yeah, I just jotted down.
Wow, it seems like such a short show when you jot it down. Anyway, they redeemed 2 hours of our life with SmackDown.
I missed almost the first hour though.
Okay, well, we started the show off
I missed the first 30 minutes.
with Paige announcing Becky Lynch is back and she will be defending against Charlotte at TLC.
I like that.
She is back from her broken face.
Why couldn't they use a better term?
I mean, technically, she had a bruise on her eye. She had a busted nose.
It worked.
It's on her face.
It kind of worked.
It's
out.
just,
Okay, well I just answered my own question, but yeah.
yeah, it's vague. That's the only reason why I
the
did that.
vagueness is real.
Anyway, Charlotte and Becky start verbally going back and forth.
Yeah, because she called out Charlotte.
Yeah.
She said she was trying to copy her or some shit.
Yeah, Becky said, "Oh, you're just a Becky knockoff after you ripped off your old man. And then Charlotte said, well, you know what? You calling yourself the man, you're ripping off my old man. Anyway,
sauce.
After Paige made the announcement about TLC, Mandy Rose came out there leading the heel locker room saying, well, we could have done that to Ronda at Survivor Series. Why don't you give us an opportunity? And then Naomi came out leading the face locker room saying, same here, fam.
Yeah.
So Paige announced at the end of the night, Battle Royal, winner will be inserted into the title match at TLC for a triple threat.
Pretty good.
Next up, we had Miz versus Kofi Kingston. Now this segment was pretty fucking hilarious.
I did see that match. That was pretty fucking funny.
Now, Miz was coming up on New Day, and they were watching something on their phone and laughing. Miz was like, "Oh, you're watching the new Marine movie starring me." And then Xavier Woods goes, "No, we're not watching the Marine 6 starring Becky Lynch."
Ow!
Which
Ow!
tally.
Ow!
Then Kofi chimes in, "No, we're watching your match last week where you got beat by Kane or Dane or Wayne." And they started rhyming with it, and Xavier Woods is like, "No, we're not talking about Kane." Then he belts out a lyric from Kane's old theme, which cool points for that one.
I forgot how you said it. Like, was that the old theme?
Yeah, the old theme. You know, the one that had lyrics. And the flame returns. That one. God, I imagine.
I missed that damn theme. I actually like that theme, actually.
I think the band has been broken up long ago. Yeah.
Who did what band?
Finger 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot all about them.
Anyway, then Miz says, "You know what? I want a match against Kofi Kingston." Then he walks off, and Big E just says, "No, it's the Marine starring whatever Miz's character's name. He's just a guy that's balancing the line of duty and his family, and he's torn apart at the sacrifices he has to make." And then Xavier Woods calls him out for being a closet Mariner, and then Big E just runs off yelling.
Oh, fucking New Day.
God damn, I love the New Day, but they're going to be booked horribly when they move to Raw.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's gonna suck ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, which led to this match, Kingston versus Miz. This was a good match.
It really was. New Day was at ringside, of course, to support Kofi. At one point, Miz, he knocked Big E to the floor or something like that.
No,
because he tried to like somewhat get involved.
No, thing was, Miz undid the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Or the turnbuckle came off or something.
Yeah.
Miz was about to use that. Big E gets up on the apron, slaps a stack of pancakes over it.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Just looks at Miz, goes, "No, no, no, not in my house."
Yeah.
I'm just looking at him like, what the fuck?
I'm just like, come on. Wow. Anyway, Miz got beat with the SOS. Yeah. It was a pretty good match.
Yeah, pretty decent match.
A match we haven't seen in forever.
Oh my god.
I know forever, right?
Anyway, next up, we were going to have a one-on-one match between, who's this name?
Who's that?
Shin something.
Shinsuke Nakamura. That's the
Mora something.
something like that.
I don't know. He was wearing a belt for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like an American flag.
Yeah, it looks like, you know,
Remember, we're living in the United States of America, I think.
Nakamura,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Anyway, he was supposed to fight Rusev, whoever
That is.
that is, yeah.
Yeah.
Rusev comes out there, and while he's taking off his shirt that he machka'd, he gets ambushed. He gets beat in the back of the head
Yeah.
by this Shin guy.
Yeah, that Nakamura.
Oh, God.
He's like that U.S. You know, he wears that U.S. belt.
I'm guessing he's a new talent because whatever he's bringing to the table, I like it.
Yeah. He laid out Rusev with two Kinshasas.
With like two flying knee things, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen that
Flying
before.
knee things.
Man, like this guy is fucking amazing. I'm gonna have to do my research on this guy.
We're gonna have to find out
Like
today.
shit,
We're gonna have to find out today, man.
man.
Maybe he's one of those guys from one of those bingo halls.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Anyway, next up we had the Usos taking on the Bar.
The use hose.
The Bar.
They don't set the bar. They are the bar.
They is Bar.
They is bar.
The use
Anyway.
bar.
They is bar, bro.
They cut to a promo backstage where where the Bar basically calls out Big Show for taking a nap during the Thanksgiving match last week, and then Cesaro just like snapped one of Big Show's straps, and Big Show punched him.
Damn.
So no more Big Show in the Bar
Yeah.
because he's got a hamstring injury.
He's hammies went away.
Yeah. Anyway, Usos defeat the Bar. So that's probably going to happen at TLC.
It will happen.
Anyway, next up we had AJ Styles
Haru.
saying, I want my WWE title rematch against Daniel Bryan at TLC. Daniel Bryan, I'm going to beat that ass if you were here at SmackDown.
But you're not.
But you're not. So,
Yeah, I saw Daniel Bryan tweeting about, oh, he's worked like so many matches and blah blah blah.
yeah, I think he said over 200.
Yeah, about 200 some matches. That's a lot of matches.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to get AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE World title at TLC. Next up, we had Jeff Hardy, 20 years in WWE.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
I tell y'all what, I actually like this segment.
Okay, before we get to the meat of the segment,
Hey, let's just chill out first.
Yeah, let's get to the appetizer.
let's pump the brakes. They gave him a really nice video package.
Yeah,
They had photos in the ring of, all of his championship highlights.
yeah.
Intercontinental champion.
And it was like, whoa, dude. Like, some of us are like old as fuck. He's been in WWE for 20 years.
I mean, that's not counting the fact that him and Matt were attendants one year. Like, I forget which Royal Rumble event it was, but he and Matt were working the stupid big doors. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, he cut a nice little promo. He even talked about how his face paint game has stepped up marvelously.
It has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's as they used to say, and I can't believe I'm saying this word.
On fleek.
On fleek.
Oh
I
my
knew you were
God!
going there.
Kill yourself,
Oh
please.
my
Kill
God.
yourself, dog.
I didn't want to say it, but damn
Oh
it.
my God, no.
I didn't want to say it, but
That's why you have to do that.
Man, that thing died out quick.
I'm glad too.
Anyway, yeah, the whole locker room was up at the top, and then out comes Samoa Joe. The Girl Scout cookie selling motherfucking Samoa Joe.
Oh, he came out there and he said, I was back there popping a bottle of champagne, but I don't think champagne is suitable for you.
Oh.
Basically bringing up his past drug problems and stuff like that. And then he said, I don't think you were, he said you were too incoherent to understand what the video, what I was saying.
No, he said, I bet you're looking at those memories wondering when they happened because you were too incoherent to remember when they happened.
Oh.
I was just like, damn.
Two.
Oh.
Now, the funny part about this, before I let you finish,
Yeah.
was Shane McMahon tried to stop Samoa Joe.
It's like, really?
Yeah.
You gonna try to stop him?
He was like, yo, bro, chill. He's like, no, get the fuck off me.
I got this.
And Jeff was like, no, let him talk, let him say what he has to say.
I just thought it's funny that Shane was the one person to try and stop Joe, despite, what a monster he is.
Yeah. And what a savage he is on the mic.
Yeah.
He is savage.
Oh.
But what I was going to say was, I saw some people saying, he shouldn't have done that and how that was foul. But it's like in the storyline. I mean, I'm not saying it was cool, but I get what they're trying to incorporate.
And I mean, I wouldn't be too upset about it because Jeff Hardy was taking it in strides. He's like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
It looked like Joe's like, hey, can we bring this up? And Jeff Hardy was like, cool, man. I'm at peace with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's good that Jeff is on the up and up again. So he was just like, yeah, I've had problems. I fucked up back in the day, so what?
You fucked up.
I think since he came back, he's only had one incident.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. And that was nothing.
I think that was like a night or two in jail.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like I said, that wasn't nothing.
Yeah. So we're probably going to get them at TLC.
Yes.
Next up, we had Randy Orton cutting a promo, talking about, I'm not trying to diss Lucha Heritage. I don't even know Lucha Heritage.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know Lucha Heritage. I don't care to know what it is, but I'm going to destroy the legacy of Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
He comes out there with a neck brace on, with that fluffy ass neck brace on.
And they get to scrapping.
Yeah. And Randy Orton basically lays him out by putting the chair to his throat.
Putting throat to chair. There we go.
Yeah, I was trying to say chair to the throat and laying him out.
Yeah.
And Randy Orton stood tall.
Chair to throat to chair, like face to knees.
I don't know about that.
You're just gonna start headbutting knees now.
No.
Anyway, next we had the main event, which was the Women's Battle Royal.
The women's.
This was a lot of fun.
It was.
It was actually good.
Everybody had such a strong showing.
Mm-hmm.
I still love that thing that Carmella does where she screams and flinches up at something. And then she gets popped like right after.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Asuka won. So we are getting the triple threat of all triple threats. And I forgot to mention the first ever women's TLC match in WWE.
Yes.
It's going to be the Empress, the Queen, the Man.
She's the man. I really like the fact that Asuka won. I can't wait for that match.
Oh,
It's gonna be the best shit of my life.
Speaking of sexalicious Becky Lynch. Anyway, they changed up her Titantron. It now says the Man.
I saw that, and they had the shirt that says the man. I would buy that shit.
I love it.
They're doing a good job with this.
The man.
But at TLC, I could see Asuka walking away with the belt, and both Charlotte and Becky would still look strong as fuck.
I could see Becky walking out and them doing the match between her and Asuka at Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Or they continue with Charlotte.
yeah. For what I don't know, but yeah.
I mean, it's just who's better.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But whatever.
what a week for the cable programming.
Mm-hmm. At least SmackDown calmed me down a bit. Because I saw somewhere people were chanting after the show, "Thank you, SmackDown."
Thank you, SmackDown.
Yeah, thank you, SmackDown.
Thank you, SmackDown.
So it was kind of like, no, what was this? I said,
It's a roller coaster.
I guess Road Dogg is listening to the fans.
Yeah.
And just last year, everybody wanted him fired because SmackDown did have a slump at some point.
Yeah.
One point.
Now, this is conspiracy theory, but what if WWE or Vince sabotaged Monday Night Raw on purpose?
For what you mean?
I'm not.
Why you think that?
Okay, follow me on this. You know how Raw had a sweep victory at Survivor Series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they sabotaged Raw the past couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What if they're doing that to show Fox, hey, come by SmackDown, it's still good?
Maybe so. Maybe
That would be typical
That would be some
WWE shenanigans.
Yeah. I mean, my thinking is, what if after Fox saw Survivor Series, they start getting cold feet, and Vince's like, no. Fox's SmackDown is still a good product. Come buy it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. Because, I mean, after watching Raw,
It was shit, man.
I mean, like I said, they just celebrated 25 years this year, right? Raw has had some
Was
bad
it this year?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was this year.
Damn.
That was the night where the Revival got buried and haven't recovered since. Anyway.
They haven't recovered since that first injury.
Well, yeah.
Pretty much.
But, I mean, Raw has had some bad episodes, right? Throughout its history.
Yeah.
This was the worst. I get what you're trying to say, but there is nothing to describe what we saw for 3 hours on Monday. There is nothing nice to say about that horse shit. That shit was just terrible.
There's also a feeling that Vince is probably going into panic mode after what happened to Roman.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's trying to figure out who's gonna be the top man now.
Yeah.
I mean, that and there are a few people who are on injury.
Yeah.
So I mean, he only has like limited sources, and like me and you were talking about, Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre are really the only two that are carrying that brand.
Oh yeah, they're carrying that thing.
They're carrying that thing as much as possible. But if you look at somebody like Apollo Crews, they're supposed to be doing something with him, right?
Who?
That Apollo Crews guy.
Who?
That guy.
Who?
Anyway.
Who the hell is that?
Or that Mojo guy.
Who? Who the fuck is that?
You know, they were supposed to give him a heel turn.
I don't know who that is.
You know, he had that little mini feud with Bobby Roode.
Oh,
who?
I don't
Yeah.
know who that is.
Anyway, basically what I'm saying, they need to start utilizing more people instead of having them sit in the back or catering all day.
That's why I love NXT and Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
Their formula is, okay, you get to see these guys this week. Next week it's a different set of stories. Then week afterwards you get to see, the first set of stories.
Or it's like Impact. Impact's been on the rebound as of late. It's like we'll use these guys, we'll use this story, we'll do this. Next week we'll do this, we'll follow up with that, so on and so forth.
Yeah, but one of the problems I heard about, that I didn't think about until I heard somebody else complain about with Impact, is they take what could be condensed to a 1 hour show and they stretch it the fuck out.
Who?
Yeah.
Impact?
Impact.
Oh, yeah.
Because think about it. They take one match, let's say 15-minute match.
Mm-hmm.
They put 2 commercial breaks in between the match.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I feel like Impact would be much better programming if they can just condense it down to an hour.
Yeah, because it is 2 hours. So
It's 2 hours, and not counting squish matches, how many actual story matches are we getting?
I'd say probably a good 1 or 2 that actually make sense.
Yeah.
So
Impact's still good, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's stretching itself thin.
yeah.
Raw, it's just, hey, we have 3 hours, pack every stupid, self-indulging bit we can do.
But see, here's the thing with WWE and Impact. WWE, they have what many say is the biggest roster in their company history.
Yeah.
And, like I keep saying, they can only use so many people for so much.
Yeah.
And it's not making sense.
No.
It's like, they're just, okay, we're going to do this, stick it at the wall. Oh shit, that don't work. So we're going to do it again. Oh, stick that at the wall. Wait, we just used that last week. It doesn't work. So, I don't understand it.
What they need to do is hire or move some people around, have them run all these storylines in 2K. Simulate it.
Yeah.
That way, if you do go with these storylines, no matter how stupid they are, every minute detail is hammered out.
Or what they need to do, and even SmackDown included, they need to have a few people from the men's side, a couple people from the women's side, have that brand revolve around them. Like, for example, Becky, the women's division is revolving around her.
Yeah.
You look at, like we said, Seth and Drew McIntyre. They need to revolve that show around them. Even a couple heels.
Yeah.
Like Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
Have that show revolve around them and have them pull people in. Like, okay, let's do this, let's do that. You got this going, you got that going. Let's try to make this show work.
Yeah.
So it's like you have your main people here, and you have people following in behind them to make the show a better product than what we're normally getting.
Yeah.
So that's how I do it.
Yeah.
I'd pick a few people here and there. Okay, this is going to revolve around you. You got this going on. We'll try to make that work. We'll follow up with this, do that, this, that, and third.
Yeah. But, yeah, let's go and close this out. We're just
Rambling.
pitching ideas.
Basically, we could do a better idea than they do. That's the moral of the story.
So, yeah, that's our review of an atrocious Raw and a redeeming SmackDown.
Yes.
Definitely 1B and 1A. Because SmackDown is the A show.
More like solid A and lower tier B.
Not even B. After that episode,
That was a D.
that gets a solid F.
So fuck you.
Actually, no. That gets a solid NC for not complete. We're going to go college rubric on this. Not complete, bitches.
Not
Or
complete.
in high school, get a flat 0.
Make it a flat 0 and a frowny face.
Let's go ahead and close this out.
Anyway, yeah. After this episode of Raw, we're going to do a ranting / requiem about what the fuck is wrong with Raw.
Or what the fuck is wrong with WWE Creative?
No. Just Raw.
Okay.
Because Raw has all the fucking problems.
You want to do this now or like?
No, we'll do it like we don't have time to do that now. It's like 8 till 9.
Yeah, you're right.
Besides that, you're trying to fade over there.
Almost faded out over here.
Anyway,
You
I'm
don't
about
need
to
to...
yell out. I'm about to yell her out over here.
Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna talk about what the hell is wrong with Raw. And spoiler alert, there's a lot of things wrong.
Yes.
Everything's wrong.
Very.
Now, SmackDown may not be perfect, but it's more digestible than Raw.
Yeah, it's an hour less. They have things going on that we're actually interested in. And we don't complain as much about Raw. Well, we don't complain as much about SmackDown as we do Raw.
I was about to say you might want to change that. We
Yeah,
can't
I
play that.
had to flip my words a bit, but you got what I was trying to say.
We're also going to be doing 3 count on the network stuff, 205, NXT, NXT UK, championship levels of NXT UK this week.
Oh boy,
Got a double header of championships. Anyway,
bruh.
just that Pete Dunne Jordan Devlin match. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I think maybe once we get comfortable enough, since it's returning, we may do a 3 count on Loaded.
Yes.
I don't know. We'll see how we feel about it.
Fuck Ohio State.
Anyway,
Like that damn game was stupid as fuck.
Oh, bro, we'll talk about that off air.
Oh my god.
anything else you want to do?
Sleep.
Besides that, tomorrow, Saturday, as we were recording this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that 10 count out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got the list?
Not yet. I need to make it up.
Okay.
I got my ideas wrote down and shit. But
Well, you know what? You need to make the list.
Now.
I do.
Anyway,
So series night number 24.
what else?
Pre and review of TLC.
That
Or, I'm sorry, SmackDown TLC.
Yeah, because they got some good matches going on right now.
We've already got Triple Threat.
two truth there. Yeah.
AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan.
WWE title match.
And then Jeff Hardy. It's not confirmed yet, but Jeff Hardy and Samoa Joe.
And Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 matches so far.
Well, 3 of them are confirmed. 2 of them maybe. But so far, SmackDown has the winning edge. What does Raw have? Elias versus Bob Lashley.
Boo.
Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre.
Ooh.
Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose.
Yay.
Okay. Great.
Yay.
That's like 1 to 3.
And then Nia Jackson, Ronda Rousey.
Man, don't nobody give a fuck about her.
Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody gives a fuck.
Well, Rousey versus Jax, okay.
It's gonna suck though.
But don't nobody give a fuck about the face breaker.
Who really wins in that match?
Nobody.
No one's.
Besides Ronda.
The crowd's gonna be like quiet as fuck anyway.
They're gonna boo her out of the building more than they boo Roman Reigns.
I think that might change when Roman Reigns shows back
He's
up.
gonna come back and everyone's gonna be like, "Yes, you're alive. Thank God."
Because, I mean, when he left, people were saying, "Thank you, Roman." People changed their tune quick.
There's like, "Oh, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm Joe. I have leukemia." I'm just like, "Oh shit."
So,
He's gonna come back to like yays and cheers and this shit.
I was about to call him Joe, but that's starting to get confusing. Because there's that Samoa Joe, then there's another Samoa Joe who's just a savage.
Yeah.
But now,
So that's confusing.
when Roman Reigns come back, he's going to be like that one guy in New Japan that he left, came back after he beat cancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that happened to over there?
Yeah, it was one of their lower card guys, but like he got cancer, went away for a while, and came back after he beat it.
Yeah.
And I think he won the Wrestle Kingdom Rumble
I think it was this past Wrestle Kingdom or last year.
It was last year because it was Omega Okada.
Yeah. Yeah, it was because this year was Naito Okada.
Yeah, that underwhelming match. I won't say it was bad.
It was good, but it was boring.
It was underwhelming compared to what came before.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, preview and review of TLC. Preview and review of TakeOver Phoenix, Royal Rumble, and TakeOver Blackpool. I'm sorry, Blackpool.
Blackpool.
Who knows? We may get to see our boy Liverpool's number one.
Zach Gibson.
No spoilers.
No.
No spoils.
No.
No spoilers.
No.
Anyway, yeah. So as far as us, like, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook at 3 Count Mafia, or is it 3 Count Productions?
3 Count Mafia.
Okay, all right. Follow us on Twitter at, is it 3 Count Mafia still, or is it 3 Count Productions?
Everything's 3 Count Mafia.
Okay. I know for YouTube we have it 3 Count Productions.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, follow us at 3 Count Mafia. And yeah, I am War Machine MJ. He's Rodimus Prime. He's Mainstream Malcolm.
Hey.
We are the 3 Count Mafia. And we will see you guys later. 3CM?
3CM!